Hello children, I am Suruchi Rawat. I am a primary teacher in Demonstration Multipurpose School, RI Bhopal. Dear children, as you know that our body understand the surrounding and feel the things around us. But do you know which parts of the body help us to understand our surrounding? Dear children, our body has 5 sense organs which help us to feel the things and to understand our surrounding. So, let me tell you which are these sense organs. Just watch me and see what I am trying to say. Let me repeat to make you understand more clearly. So, what did I want to say? Children, I hope you got it. And I haven't told the names of the sense organs but shown with the action because our today's topic from your EVS book of class 3 is chapter 7, saying without speaking. Means without speaking also sometimes you can say, or rather you say many things or express yourself through the actions, through your body movement, hand movement. Your face also say something. Okay, so the chapter is EVS chapter 7, saying without speaking. This chapter we will begin with a game. The name of the game is Dumb Shiraz. Dumb Shiraz is a game in which you are not allowed to speak. You have to do the actions. You can move your body, move your hands, but speaking is not at all allowed. So the rule of this game is you cannot speak and you have to express through your face and body action. So children, get ready and watch me what I am doing. And later on you will think what I am trying to say. I am doing the action for a sentence. You will guess what I am trying to say. Children, see. Let me repeat. Do you know what I am trying to say? I am saying, what are you eating? Now, this was a small sentence, a very short sentence. Let me tell you a longer one. Okay, I am doing the action for this sentence. Children, can you guess this sentence? Yeah, definitely it is little longer. So let me repeat it. Now I think you got my sentence. And yes, the sentence is once while going to my home, I saw a small baby crying. So this way we can understand even without speaking, without using the language or talking with our friends or our family members. Children, again I'll tell you a few actions. I'll do some actions for simple words. You will see and find out what I am trying to tell. So children, you guess the names of the actions I am doing. See the first one. What I am trying to say? Yes, correct. I am doing the action for flower. Then it's very easy. Beautiful. Then, yeah, this action symbolizes a baby. Then, let me repeat. What I am trying to say? Come, go. Then, one more action, children. And this you use frequently even in your classroom with your friends. That is drink. Next, let me repeat. Here are the two words which are opposite to each other. That means above, below. Now, next action. Children, guess what I am trying to say? Yes, it is the action for shirt. Yes, this action is for the wings or for the birds. So this way, by the movement of our hands or by the body action, we express ourselves without speaking. Children, do you find this game difficult? You can play this game, the Damsheras, with your friends, with your family members, and even your teacher, I think, have played this game with you. You might make the groups in the class of 5 or 7 students. Your teacher will give a theme and one of the students from each group will play or act on that theme, and other students of the class will guess. And I know you all are perfect in doing the actions. Have you ever seen anyone talking through the actions? Or when do people need to talk like this? Children, have you observed that when there is some problem in the speaking, whether it might be due to throat infection or maybe due to illness, many times people don't want to talk much. That time they do actions to call for something. If they want something, they do the actions. Even in your home, sometimes your mummy or papa just look at something and you come to know that they want this thing. So this is because of their gestures and their hand movement that you come to know what they want. So children, many times people, if there is some difficulty in talking, they use the actions or their facial expressions to express themselves. Now children, I am showing you a small video to tell you which people use the sign language. Okay, the people, those who cannot speak and hear. There is a small clipping of a video you observe.
नमस्कार, आपके साथ मैं हूँ सुरभि शर्मा। देश आज़ादी के 73वें जश्न में डूबा है और कश्मीर से लेकर कन्याकुमारी तक हर तरफ तिरंगा लहरा रहा है। आज प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने लाल किले की प्राचीर से राष्ट्र को संबोधित किया। इस खुशी में हर कोई शरीक है। आज इस खास दिन पर हम दिव्यांगजनों के लिए खास अंदाज में समाचार दिखाने जा रहे हैं, वो जो सुन नहीं सकते, बोल नहीं सकते, खास उनके लिए स्पेशल न्यूज़ बुलेटिन।
आज देश आज़ादी की 73वीं वर्षगांठ मना रहा है। लाल किले से लेकर देश का हर शहर जश्न आज़ादी के रंग में रंगा है। देश की राजधानी दिल्ली में प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने इस मौके पर लाल किले पर तिरंगे झंडे को फहराया। स्वतंत्रता दिवस के समारोह में शामिल होने के लिए नन्हे मुन्ने बच्चों से लेकर आम लोग, देश के तमाम नेतागण, वरिष्ठ अधिकारी और विशिष्ट मेहमान मौजूद थे। इस मौके पर खासकर पीएम मोदी के लिए बच्चों में खासा उत्साह दिखाई दिया। और प्रधानमंत्री ने लाल किले से संबोधित करते हुए कहा कि जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों की उम्मीदों को पूरा करना हमारा दायित्व है। नई व्यवस्था से जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों को फायदा होगा। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने कहा कि हम समस्या को टालते भी नहीं हैं और समस्या को पालते भी नहीं हैं। जो काम 70 सालों में नहीं हुआ, वो हमारी सरकार ने 70 दिन में कर दिया। संसद के दोनों सदनों ने 2/3 बहुमत से इस फैसले पर फैसला लिया है। उन्होंने कहा कि 10 हफ्ते के भीतर ही अनुच्छेद 370 35A के प्रावधानों को कम करना सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल के सपनों को साकार करने में एक कदम है। पीएम मोदी ने स्वतंत्रता दिवस के अवसर पर बड़ा ऐलान करते हुए कहा कि तीनों सेनाओं का एक सेनापति होगा जिसे चीफ ऑफ डिफेंस स्टाफ कहा जाएगा। इसे बनाने का मकसद तीनों सेनाओं के बीच बेहतर तालमेल को बनाना है। सेना के इतिहास में यह पद पहली बार बनाया गया है। और प्रधानमंत्री ने इस समय जनसंख्या विस्फोट की भी बात कही और यह भी साथ साथ जोड़ा कि इसको पूरा करने के लिए लोगों को एक साथ आना होगा और इस पर सामाजिक रूप से जागरूकता फैलाने की जरूरत है। इससे पहले प्रधानमंत्री ने नई दिल्ली स्थित राजघाट पर जाकर महात्मा गांधी को श्रद्धांजलि दी। उन्होंने बापू के अहिंसा के विचारों और देश निर्माण में उनके अतुलनीय योगदान को याद किया। राष्ट्रपति रामनाथ कोविंद ने स्वतंत्रता दिवस के मौके पर राष्ट्रीय युद्ध स्मारक जाकर शहीद जवानों को श्रद्धांजलि दी। इस मौके पर उनके साथ रक्षा मंत्री राजनाथ सिंह और तीनों सेनाओं के प्रमुख भी मौजूद रहे। नेशनल वॉर मेमोरियल वीर शहीदों की याद में दिल्ली के इंडिया गेट के नजदीक तैयार किया गया है। इसका उद्घाटन प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने किया था। वॉर मेमोरियल करीब 22,600 जवानों के प्रति सम्मान का प्रतीक है, जिन्होंने आज़ादी के बाद से अनेकों लड़ाइयों में देश की रक्षा के लिए अपने प्राणों की आहुति दी। 40 एकड़ में फैला यह स्मारक 176 करोड़ रुपए की लागत से तैयार किया गया है। 6 भुजाओं वाले आकार में बने मेमोरियल में के केंद्र में 15 मीटर ऊंचा स्मारक स्तंभ है, जिसके नीचे अखंड ज्योति जलती है। राष्ट्र के प्रथम नागरिक रामनाथ कोविंद ने राष्ट्र को संबोधित करते हुए नए भारत की उस तस्वीर को रखा जिसमें विरासत की बुनियाद है और युवाओं की आशाओं और आकांक्षाओं में भविष्य के भारत की झलक दिख रही है। हाल ही खत्म हुए संसद के बजट सत्र का जिक्र करते हुए उम्मीद जताई कि आने वाले 5 सालों के दौरान संसद इसी तरह से उपलब्धियां हासिल करती रहेगी। उन्होंने राज्यों की विधानसभाओं से भी संसद की इस प्रभावी कार्य संस्कृति को अपनाने की अपील की। राष्ट्रपति ने अनुच्छेद 370 के प्रावधानों को कम करने के ऐतिहासिक फैसले को राज्य के हित में बताया। गृह मंत्री अमित शाह ने 73वें स्वतंत्रता दिवस के अवसर पर नई दिल्ली में अपने आवास पर तिरंगा झंडा फहराया। जम्मू कश्मीर के राज्यपाल सत्यपाल मलिक ने 73वें स्वतंत्रता दिवस के मौके पर श्रीनगर के शेर कश्मीर स्टेडियम में तिरंगा झंडा फहराया। उन्होंने 73वें स्वतंत्रता दिवस के अवसर पर नागरिकों को संबोधित करते हुए कहा कि जम्मू कश्मीर से अनुच्छेद 370 को हटाना एक ऐतिहासिक बदलाव है, जो जम्मू कश्मीर और लद्दाख के लोगों के लिए नए अवसर पैदा करेगा। 73वें स्वतंत्रता दिवस के मौके पर लेह में ध्वजारोहण का आयोजन किया गया। हिल काउंसिल के अध्यक्ष ने इस मौके पर सलामी ली। पश्चिम बंगाल की मुख्यमंत्री ममता बनर्जी ने 73वें स्वतंत्रता दिवस के मौके पर तिरंगा झंडा फहराया। तमिलनाडु के मुख्यमंत्री ई पलानीस्वामी ने राष्ट्रध्वज फहराया। अरुणाचल प्रदेश के मुख्यमंत्री पेमा खांडू ने स्वतंत्रता दिवस के अवसर पर ईटानगर में झंडारोहण किया। इस मौके पर उन्हें गार्ड ऑफ ऑनर भी दिया गया। इस अवसर पर अरुणाचल प्रदेश सरकार के मंत्री, प्रशासनिक एवं पुलिस अधिकारी भी मौजूद रहे। मणिपुर में 73वां स्वतंत्रता दिवस मनाया गया। स्वतंत्रता दिवस का मुख्य कार्यक्रम सनाकोनंग और यूथ वेलफेयर ग्राउंड में आयोजित किया गया। महाराष्ट्र के मुख्यमंत्री देवेंद्र फडणवीस ने स्वतंत्रता दिवस के अवसर पर मुंबई में झंडारोहण किया। इस अवसर पर महाराष्ट्र सरकार के मंत्री, राज्य के प्रशासनिक एवं पुलिस अधिकारी भी मौजूद रहे। राजस्थान के मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत ने राज्य की राजधानी जयपुर में ध्वजारोहण किया और सलामी ली। भूटान स्थित भारतीय दूतावास में तिरंगा झंडा फहराकर 73वां भारतीय स्वतंत्रता दिवस मनाया गया।
In this video, you have observed that a lady is doing the actions with the hands, and one more person is speaking, telling the news. But the lady who is doing the hand movement, doing the action, it is for the people who cannot speak and hear. There are some people who can neither hear nor speak. These people can talk through the actions. They also express themselves. They also understand others, but with the help of the actions. They understand what the other person says with the help of lip reading. Okay? They read the lip of other persons and understand what the other person is trying to say. So, with their lip movement, they come to know what the other person is saying. Children who cannot speak and hear also go to school to read and write, but there is a special language taught to them, and that language is called sign language. So the children who are not able to speak and hear, they use the sign language and are trained in using the sign language and the hand movements and the action. Let us know how these children who cannot speak and hear use or express the alphabets. Children, we write the alphabets, we say the alphabets. If we want to write A, we will write A in the copy and we will say A, and definitely all of us understand. But there are some special children, differently abled children who cannot understand what we are saying. Okay, for such children there is sign language. So the children who cannot hear, for them sign language is taught to them for different alphabets. Let me tell you from A to Z which sign language or what hand movement is used for them. The sign language for alphabets: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So dear children, this way for different alphabets from A to Z, sign language is used or taught to the children who cannot hear and speak. Dear children, all of us cannot do everything. If you see in your class, a few of your friends are very good in drawing. Some of them are very good in singing. Some can run very fast. Some have very good handwriting. A few of your friends can write a very nice poetry. So all of us are special in our own way. And that's why the children who cannot speak and hear are also special in their own way. They use the sign language in much better way than us. Let us read about a child who cannot hear. I have a sister, my sister cannot hear. I have a sister, my sister is deaf. She is special. There are not many sisters like mine. My sister can play the piano. She likes to feel the deep rumbling chords, but she will never be able to sing. She cannot hear the tune. She likes to leap, to tumble, to roll, to climb to the top of the monkey bars. Now, my sister has started going to my school. Although my mother still helps her speak and lip read at home. The teacher and the children do not understand every word she says, like sister or water or thumb. I wore my sunglasses yesterday. The frames were very large. The lenses were very black. But what my sister did? My sister made me take off when I spoke. What do brown eyes, my brown eyes, say to her brown eyes? Children, in this story you will see that when the girl was wearing the large black dark colored sunglasses, her deaf and dumb sister used to take it out. Why? Because while speaking, while expressing herself and listen to her sister, she wants to look at her eyes and want to show her eyes also. That means our eyes also tell a lot. So, Children, you can see that in your classroom also sometimes teacher is angry with you, and with her face and with the eyes you will come to know that teacher might scold you. Or if you are giving a right answer, you can see through the eyes of your teacher that you have given the answer correctly. Or if your answer is wrong, your teacher's facial expression will say you whether you are given the wrong answer or the right answer. Some children tell a lot through the face and hands even before they learn to speak. Very little children who cannot speak from 6 to 8 months of the age, those children cannot speak but still they express themselves. If they want something, they go to their mother. Either they pull the clothes of their mother, dupatta of their mother, or they start crying, by which the mother or the family members come to know that the child needs something or child must be in pain. The child must show or point the finger towards the thing that she wants. So this way small children who cannot speak also uses the body language or the actions to say their things, to express themselves. They also understand the body language of their mother and father, whether the mother and father are laughing, whether they are happy or sad, whether they are angry with them, whether the mother is saying no for the something. The infants, the little children who cannot speak also understand if a mother move her finger like this, the child come to know that yes, I must not do this. So this way small children also uses the sign language. So we can say that our face is a mirror. In this picture you can see in the first picture the boy is having a smiling face. It means the boy is happy. While in the second picture you will see the girl is having a sad face. That means the girl is sad. So children, our face is a mirror. Let's do an activity. Here you will draw the eyes, nose and mouth. In the next pictures, there are no eyes, nose and mouth on the face. You will do it, children, at your home. You will draw the eyes, nose and mouth on the faces according to what is written alongside the picture. See, in the first picture, there is a girl. Her name is Julie. Her little sister was born just yesterday. She is very excited. How will her face look like? So, Julie's sister was born just yesterday. So, Julie must be happy. So, here you will draw the face, nose and mouth which will show the happiness on the face of Julie. In the next picture, there is a lady. This is Yamini's mother. Today, while Yamini was taking out the bottle of the pickle from the kitchen, suddenly it fell from her hand and broken. So, draw the look on her mother's face. This time, her mother must be angry. So, children, here you will draw the eyes and the mouth, which will show the anger on the face of Yamini's mother. In the next picture, the girl's name is Rehana. She is afraid of the dogs. While playing, suddenly a dog came in front of her. How will Rehana's face look? Definitely, here the face of the Rehana will look frightened. She is afraid of the dog and the dog came in front of her. So, here you will draw the eyes, nose and mouth in the way that the face will look frightened. Now, in the last picture you will see a boy named Aftab. Aftab is putting his hand like this. His favorite toy has fallen down and broken. He is so sad. How will his face look? So, showing the sadness on the face of Aftab, you will draw the eyes, nose and mouth that way that his face looks sad. Now children, in spite of using all these sign languages there are by the infants and by the deaf and dumb people, you will also find that in dance performance, the dancers are using the mudras and bhavas. The dancers also use the hand movement. The use of hand to convey the feelings is called mudras, and the use of face, the facial expressions which the dancers use to convey the feelings are called bhavas. Let's see a few mudras used by the dancer. In the first picture, you will see this is the mudra for a bird. Okay, so the dancers, when want to convey a bird, they will use the hand like this, and this mudra is showing bird. Next mudra you will see like this. Okay, now the fingers are spread. This mudra indicates a flower. In the next mudra, you can see, in the picture, you can see this is looking like a deer. So, for showing the deer in dance, this mudra is used. And finally, this mudra most of you have used in your childhood also. Okay, as a kid you learn it. This is the mudra for fish. So the dancers also use many such mudras. Children, you find out more such mudras which the dancers use while performing the dance. Now, who uses the sign language? The sign language, as we have already read, is used by mostly deaf and dumb people. Deaf means the people who cannot hear, and dumb means the people who are unable to speak. So, definitely they have to use the sign language. But there are other people who use the sign language, as we have read earlier, like infants, very small kids of 8 to 10 months who are not able to speak properly or clearly. They also use the sign language. Then, while going through the road with your papa or mummy in a scooter or car, you must have observed the traffic police at the square. Have you ever seen a traffic police using the sign language? He uses like this to stop, and if he wants to move the vehicles of a particular lane, he will move his hands like this. So the traffic police also uses the sign language. Similarly, children, have you ever observed your teachers in the classroom? Your teacher also uses the sign language. When the teacher wants you to remain quiet, how does your teacher convey? Sometimes she may speak, keep quiet, but many times she also do like this. It means your teacher wants to keep you quiet. And if your teacher wants to call you, she says, come in. Okay, rather than saying come, she also does like this. So your teacher also uses the sign language many times in the class. Children, you will also see the signboards on the road. Here are the pictures of a few signboards. Like in the first picture, you can see this signboard shows a narrow bridge. In the second picture, the two children are holding the bag. It means this signboard shows there is school ahead. In the next signboard, you can see a man is working. This signboard indicates the work is in progress. In the next picture, you will see a man is walking on the pedestrian. So, this signboard shows pedestrian crossing. In the next picture, you can see the two curves. The first is a left-hand curve. The second picture, the second signboard is depicting right-hand curve. And in the end, you will see a horn above which there is a slanting line. It shows no horn please. There are some places like hospitals near the school. You will see this signboard where noise is not allowed. There you will see this signboard, no horn please. Okay children, now there is a homework for you. Children, you see there are the 4 pictures. In the first picture you will see a squirrel looking very happy, dancing, jumping. Okay. In the next picture, you can see the squirrel is cooking something on fire. Okay. In the next picture, you will see the squirrel covered the container and is going somewhere. Where is the squirrel going? That you will decide, because the story you will frame by yourself. And in the last picture, you will see few birds, crow, cuckoo, even the mice, maybe the ants, they are eating something, eating rice or any other thing. So children, from these 4 pictures, you will make a story by your own. You will make a story on the squirrel and these birds and mice, looking at the pictures and keeping in mind the sequence of the pictures. You will frame a story. So children, This way, we have read in this chapter that mostly deaf and dumb people, the people who cannot speak and the people who cannot hear, use sign language. We also learnt that many other people like the infants, teachers, traffic police, dancers use the sign language in their performance or in their day-to-day activities. We also learned that our eyes also expresses something, our face also expresses something. We can say something or express ourselves even through our eyes or with our facial expression. So children, this is the topic saying without speaking. Thank you.